Solving system of two equations. Solving by substitution. The first type of substitution, when you have two equations and they start with y equal or x equal, then you will say, okay, y equal y, and then you start replacing. The first y will give you x squared minus 6x plus 5 equal the second y, which is 2x minus 7. It is obvious in this case you have to simplify the equation. You need equal 0, thus you will shift the right side to the left side and make sure that you change the sign when you do this. When you do this, you will end up having x squared minus 8x plus 12 equal 0. At this stage, you have to factor the following equation. Upon factoring, you will receive two values for x. Now, the first value is 6, the second value is 2. But we know every x needs a y. Thus, you will select one of the two equations at the beginning. Like I selected 2x minus 7 equal y, and I was replacing the x's to find the y. At the end, you will find the answers as presented in front of you. Not necessarily always to have in substitution cases y equal or x equal. In this example, you have to create either y equal or x equal, and as you can see, I decided to say y equal negative x. Now, I will take the first equation, 2x minus 3y equal negative 23, and whenever I see y, I will put negative x. I will then simplify the equation, and then after simplification, I will find the value of x. Then I will be capable of finding the value of y, and that will be the solution. Third example regarding the substitution, that when he decides to give you one of the equations in x equal or y equal, you will take one of the equations, you will replace the value of x as you can see, and be careful when you simplify. Of course, when you have such a quadratic formula, you need to simplify it and make it equal 0. Why? Because you will factor it later and then you will find the values of y. But keep in mind, when you find the values of y, each y need an x. Thus here in this example, our y's 1 and negative 3. We go back, we remind ourselves the first equation, x equal y plus 3, and we start replacing the values of y. Then we write the final answer as an order pair x comma y. Solving system of equations by elimination. Okay, elimination means getting rid of x or y. Now, if I look at this equation, I can actually get rid of x and I can get rid of y. I decided to get rid of x by creating a 12x. Thus, I will multiply by big 3, and by big 3 means that I will multiply by 4 and negative 5 and 2 as well. Now, the second equation, I didn't touch it, thus I will copy it and paste it. Now, when I add equation number 1, the above one, with the equation number 2, I can see that the answer will be 0 equals 0. And this is an always a true statement. Thus, the solution is infinite or all numbers. Okay, another example, x squared plus y squared equal 9 minus x squared plus y equal 2, and I will add the two equations, because if I add equation number 1 and equation number 2, I will delete immediately x squared. Thus, I will end up having y squared plus y equal 11. Okay, you can see it. Now, of course, I need at this stage equal 0. Thus, I'm gonna move 11 to the other side, and I will have y squared plus y minus 11 equals 0, and I will factor it. Now, upon factoring, now I used approximation to approximate the values of y's upon factoring. Now, when you go back and you replace it within the x value, be careful that, like the first case will give me two solutions, but when you substitute y equal negative 3.85, you will have an error. Thus, only we have two solutions for this system. Okay, take the following system: 4x minus 5y equal negative 23, 3x plus 4y equals 6, and I will use now 4 and 3 to solve this one. Thus I will take 3, as you can see in front of you, and I will multiply equation number 1, or the upper equation, by big 3. Then I will take 4, the coefficient in the first equation, and I will multiply the second equation by big 4. Now, why I added the negative to negative 3? To create negative 12x. Since 4 and 3 are both positives, thus I have to add negative so that I can get rid of the x, as you can see in front of you. Now, when I multiply, I will proceed by simplification. Now you can see that I am eliminating negative 12x with a 12x, thus x is being eliminated, and I will solve the rest for y. Upon solving it, y equal 3. Now I will remind myself every y needs an x, thus I will select one of the two equations at the beginning of the question, and I will solve them with reference to x, and then I will have the value of x, and it's going to be negative 2. Find the number of solutions. When you have a graph that contains two functions, just go and count the number of the intersections points between the two graphs. Now you have 3 intersections, it means 3 solutions. Okay, let me give you another example. I have the following system of equations with 2 parallel lines. It means 2 parallel, there is no solutions because there are no intersections points. There is no intersecting point actually. Okay, in this case I have a circle and a U-shape, and if you notice I have 4 intersecting points, thus I have 4 solutions for this system. That was the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching.